Yanko response, Dr. Bosman Asari, my explanation on the my FSR video no Enra on Ghana Connect on Joy FM. Yanko Femra.
Let me make this very clear. The Electoral Commission has a clear mandate, a very clear mandate to be able to promote our democracy, and this is clearly based on law. When we identify the problem during the registration, we issued a statement on it. So those who have been, we issued a statement. But when we finished the registration and we went into the system, we noticed that this problem was there. Although it was a problem, we also noticed that these are people who will be able to vote. That's the main objective. They will be able to vote. Voting is the reason why they came there. So then we took the decision that why should we allow them 2 or 3 people to have the same ID numbers when we can ensure that when they come to the exhibition center, a new ID card will be issued to them, which will not affect their right to vote, etc. So the commission took that decision, and the commission didn't think that by not involved, because it wasn't anything done in secret. We issued a statement.
But the parties didn't know that you were doing this and reissuing the cards. The parties didn't know.
The parties didn't know.
Yes.
No, the point is that it wasn't anything done in secret. We sent letters to our district officers.
Transparency. I mean, one of the key things you've been trumpeting since you began was transparency. You have to concede that was an error. That at least must have been an oversight on the EC's part.
I wouldn't say an oversight, because the objective is that the people need the card to vote, and they have the card all right. But the commission took the decision that our card is not only for voting. We've noticed that people use the card for other things. So let's send to the district offices. And the lamination, they were done in the office.
So you didn't think that the parties needed to be consulted or told?
No, the parties are represented at the exhibition center.
No, but this was being done at the district.
No, they did. And
we printed the ID cards at the head office of the Electoral Commission. We printed the ID cards at the head office of the Electoral Commission. The districts were only laminating them.
Okay.
They were doing the distributions at the polling stations, where the parties have their representatives over there. I visited some polling stations in the Ga West. You saw some of the party reps over there.
Okay.
For those who were affected by the duplicates, it doesn't suggest that you are not going to vote. But the commission took the decision that we don't want a situation whereby 2 people, Evans and Bosman, are going to have the same ID numbers. We understand that in this country, the voter's ID card has several purposes. Ideally, the voter's card is a card for voting. But we understand that in Ghana, it has a dual or a multi-purpose. It's used for, people use that to do a whole lot of things. So the commission took the decision that no, if our system has identified that a certain number of people have duplicate ID numbers, what do? We allow the same system to generate additional numbers. So let me make this very clear. The Electoral Commission has a clear mandate, a very clear mandate to be able to promote our democracy, and this is clearly based on law. When we identify the problem during the registration, we issued a statement on it. So those who have been, we issued a statement. But when we finished the registration and we went into the system, we noticed that this problem was there. Although it was a problem, we also noticed that these are people who will be able to vote. That's the main objective. They will be able to vote. Voting is the reason why they came there. So then we took the decision that why should we allow them 2 or 3 people to have the same ID numbers when we can ensure that when they come to the exhibition center, a new ID card will be issued to them, which will not affect their right to vote, etc. So the commission took that decision, and the commission didn't think that by not involved, because it wasn't anything done in secret. We issued a statement.
But the parties didn't know that you were doing this and reissuing the cards. The parties didn't know.
The parties didn't know.
Yes.
No, the point is that it wasn't anything done in secret. We sent letters to our district officers.
Transparency. I mean, one of the key things you've been trumpeting since you began was transparency. You have to concede that was an error. That at least must have been an oversight on the EC's part.
I wouldn't say an oversight, because the objective is that the people need the card to vote, and they have the card all right. But the commission took the decision that our card is not only for voting. We've noticed that people use the card for other things. So let's send to the district offices. And the lamination, they were done in the
So
office.
you didn't think that the parties needed to be consulted or told?
No, the parties are represented at the exhibition center.
No, but this was being done at the district.
No, they did and sent. Yeah,
Let me say
sent
this. We printed the ID cards at the head office of the Electoral Commission. We printed the ID cards at the head office of the Electoral Commission. The districts were only laminating them.
Okay.
They were doing the distribution at the polling stations.
Okay.
Where the parties have their representatives over there. I visited some polling stations in the Ga West. You saw some of the party reps over there.
Okay.
Well, say share ya video ni yasi twice because now you say ye answers no ye na efi ye nya entiase. But after the video come out, I say bisani say card that no a to say enu to am print for am I go fast am beg. Say on election day make me the atuaba. Then why print
the card?
Why the card? Why
Is a very relevant and good question you have asked. First of all, me kind of say ye nyina e were interest. And I'm can't say wrong be cry affecting the back one. Ye nim ya affect no. Whether a NDC or MPP.
Yes.
Enti electoral commission said they say omunye bibia fenchem ema ye nyina. Say ye nyina be ya tum na ye election so ebeko wano better ama ye nyina. So the position of the New Patriotic Party is not, and I'm making subio to support the EC as we sit here, but it's for the right thing to be done. And the question is, are there anything more? First of all, more who's a problem with our duplication? Was there a communication to the key stakeholders on the duplication exercise? And the more by number two is a question that everybody will ask. Now, yeah, Franco for some money replace the card. No, is there a process like that? Make us say, Anne, a process is there like that because Oshe end is a crowd press conference now. The flag bearer alluded to the fact that on one running meet, Echo Soko checking it.
Yes.
And who said duplication area? Ewo hono. Now, air duplication no my friend back say, run now air changing man ewo
district office. Yeah.
Okoye no muye man fefe. Just said there is a remedy or a cure to that duplication.
But you've still not answered my question.
Please, I'm answering. CJ, let's have a discussion. I beg you. Just said there's a remedy or cure to that particular anomaly.
Yes.
What you see?
Yes.
Now the widespread of it, and I don't know number any, and I will be to say, okay, after Bossman Asare say, why we could test our card biano? Other purposes that want to me and for Nijuma. Now, once it comes from the Electoral Commission, you say there's a problem. Now, once there's a problem, it doesn't stop you from voting because your name is captured in the system. Then the question is, are there anything more pretty new? Then, what happened to the running mate of the NDC? Answers the question. The entire pretty new, you say, we in an attempt to correct it. Yeah, fresh mumra, because we have seen this. Maybe that's the reason why those, like I'm saying, maybe I'm choosing my words well. That is the reason why the EC is calling for the cast to reprint the one.
Do you know where the
duty has been accepted?
Do you know where the district office
are as well?
You think everybody can afford to go to the district office?
That is another issue.
Yes,
that's another issue. But say card noir a crame.
Yeah.
Inti yase me mra fufuro no.
Yes.
Se metimi the card no ato about 7 December.
Yes.
And why should we even go through this whole thing?
Like I said, it's a legitimate question, and the point I'm making is that ebimu akuta duplication card now, a duplicate numbers now. Have there been that issue? Say a akuta number card.
Yes.
Has there been that issue? It means there has been a way or an attempt to correct it. Maybe on the way an attempt to correct it, no. No management system, no. Who say, these are duplicates. Until can we print a new one with a duplicate numbers? Maybe they started the process in doing it. At the end of the day, in that process, come for your new card. That explains why a card might have been printed.
Please.
But if, of course, the issue we raise a party is any.
This is the first.
But you see, the Electoral Commission, never come out. The Electoral Commission is not even able to tell us as at now the number of cards.
Exactly.
One more printed.
Exactly.
And that should also raise.
That should be important to everybody.
CJ, that's what I'm saying. That it's a worry to all of us if there's an anomaly. Mesha say Kasano, the over 60 million people are on Electoral Commission are captured on the electoral roll. Okay. Yeah, exhibition as mandated by CI Regulation 94. Okay, We've gone out there to realize this is what the problem is. 29,000 people.
Those with multiple cards.
Oh, why? The total problems are you yourself, your own press conference. When you look at the problems that we have in general, you're talking over close to 29,000 to 30,000 people.
Master, is the figures you are calling, you have no idea.
What idea?
It's
Money, come on.
Over 29,000 or so. I'll say these are discrepancies and our problems. But I'm not downplaying it because a difference of even 1,000 is huge, and a difference of 10 is huge. But my point is that it's the benefit of the doubt given. Say, then there should be, of course, the meeting that we had, the agreements having here. What is the way forward? If the roadmap is there clearly, for the anomalies to be corrected, and then for us to have a credible register, as we all want, and a credible election going forward, of course, we are so be it.
But come on, time is of the essence. We don't have time. We don't have that luxury of time.
But of course, it's established, and if they are working on it, and we all have to cooperate as a people and raise the relevant issues. But the situation where we all have to say, let's throw our hands in despair. And Memphis said, I will not be happy.
Okay.
Because as a critical stakeholder, or raise the issue, then what is the remedy? Find solution to
Daniel,
you see, we need to take a serious view as some I can say. They say, beside maybe Dr. Shubo, the Oka say, oh, to me at the only thing is, to me find you in any other business. The purposes of the registration is for voting purposes. That is the prime purpose of the voter ID.
Absolutely.
It is the duplicate ID number will not occasion say obin to be nyakwan into aba. Then that will be the problem because the ocean is a duplicate no obi wa no wakra. Now they can't tap no wakumasi. But one say what identify our voting center is our police station code. Greater Accra police station code start with C. Ashanti region start with F. So there is no way your police station will be share. So when they are printing even the register for voting, and the panel okita the same pin number of Ashanti region, what about to anon kohano? The aye besane say electoral commission me won say Bosman Asari or struggle say obetimiama the NTR omo print card no omo ma party nenti o si omo print card no head office na omo the card na ma district no omo laminate. That is beautiful. You call IPAC and any 3 days IPAC no ye be so omo say inti sesia card no dodo say na mo print omo to me yan.
Okay, but even on that what I say so omo print card no omo the district office wa then the district will then
distribute them to
the various police stations. A police station and a party agent no mobile to monitor the distribution. Yes.
But problem is you see, start printing of cards no give leeway to people if somebody want to do any mischievous thing. You say registration. Oh, please let me finish.
Come on.
When you were talking, I never interject you. No, because you are dealing with a Yisi that has proved itself in such a way that it don't want anybody.
It's your mentality. Let's not do this. We are talking. You are on the issues. We are on the trajectory that is helping all of us.
Daniel.
But where you are going now?
My brother, I had a patient. I listened to you.
Daniel
You can take note of my
Daniel Kasa.
Because other than that, why is the Electoral Commission printing the cards without the knowledge of the political party? If the Yisi has a clean mind, say, dear me pese me yenu, me pese me ye bibi wokukum. Inti, Mahum say, and don't forget, say, I serve on the committee that is looking at the due duplication. This multiple ID number has never come before us. Why? Because ID card no say a multiple cry. Yeah, you multiple lists so.
Okay, but come out. Say ID cards near print here.
Yeah.
You bought money. You bought political parties money.
It has never happened before.
Under normal circumstances, no. Registration, no. Understand or Daniel can earlier on. A Honda started. we are printouts now. You want gives us a checklist of every polling station.
Okay.
Under normal circumstances. Now, of course, if there is supposed to be any work done on it, I believe, sir, for transparency's sake, even though not binding by law, even IPAC, but for transparency's sake and for confidence will be reposed in EC, a very important say yet me resist almost me resist okay,
but were you informed?
Your question is whether we are, that's what I'm saying, that if of course printing of cards were done on the blind side of all of us is a cause to be worried about. What you say? And I'm saying that the explanation of the Mayeno say it be a duplication and now infraction waiting a printing cards. But of course, did you inform us? That is a fundamental question. Or inform all political parties. If all of us are not informed about it, of course, for me, at the end of the day, morally it stands not correct and not proper for us to go. And then America say, with all this, we still have a platform which, of course, gives them the opportunity and gives me the opportunity and gives CPP and PSC or whoever is an actor in it the opportunity to correct such anomaly. Where we should not say, because there has been infractions to this tune of maybe say 40,000 or 50,000, then of course let's throw our hands in despair and allude that Electoral Commission mentality we say you be election.
But
that's the point I'm making. You can't say that.
Yeah, 50,000 it will win election.
Let me respond.
The mentality say you go wear election. Is it quite election too? Charlotte say, Madam Charlotte say was there. We raised issues in 2016 to the extent say you call Alisa Hotel. Their own panel, the panel that Charlotte Osai put in place, led by the late VCARC Crab. My advice be on this transmission of results. Say, most mobile transmitting results from polling station directly to the national level. For us, we think it's not proper. Coalition centers are at constituency level, to regional level, then to national. This is where we believe that you can do this. Electoral Commission, they are not subject to anybody's control. And that was their decision. I'm telling you, in 2016 election. Nonetheless, we raised issues, they didn't listen. We are not saying that the same thing should be done now.
No, the same way the current EC is, trumpeting their mandates and mandates.
We didn't say they were going to steal the election. We we raised objections and we fought it and said no, it wasn't proper.
Are you saying you didn't say they are going to steal the election?
Nonetheless, your call election relevant issues. Election of course, said nobody can even steal the election.
You see,
want it.
Let me explain to my brother. You see, as of today, Electoral Commission, and to me and can say, as at next Saturday, you are printing multiple ID, you are printing 10,000 and 20,000. Meanwhile, they say they are printing the card from their head office. Once someone print your card,
they should know the number.
Once someone print your card from head office, come to mama printing, it shouldn't be difficult because I printing what district no, and what never a problem. But then I'm printing what my head office. And they say as at next Saturday, I'm printing 4,000. Mama, and they say you are printing 4,000. This is the breakdown because, Massa, what is at stake in this election is not something that somebody can sit in the office. Now, no, but say the other can be a because so can say what printing 4,000, you give us the breakdown. So that we also go and check.
And we are repeating the same thing.
No, please, I'm coming. Let me also say, no, he said that this printing of multiple cards it has never happened before. In fact, the only time registration, who say program back card was 2012, Binduri. All the party, because Binduri was the 13th district in Upper East region. But unfortunately, they registered using Boku West, that is Zibila, district code. And the ID number. It was the district code. And that one, all the parties were brought together. Announcement was made in the district.
No, Daniel, so, my friend Bisani say, can the EC fix these challenges in time? If yes, how? If no, NDC, what do you propose?
Thank you. I am saying any 3 days you call IPAC. Now your district the adjudication review committee and that normal second by law. If you read the CI 91, adjudication review committee must finish its work before the exhibition. Until you apartment, you call adjudication committee no koshia. ehona ye bisa say because Satana Binduri they have almost about 7,000 name missing. Nti ye wona IT nipa ba ku ba say apartment no me say tete can say they are doing what they call end of life data transmission. Nti system na ye registration they are open the system and take the hard drive and transmit the data on the hard drive onto their system. Nti Binduri 7,000 na ye no ma. So ye be say okay say 7,000 na ye no ma. How are we going to be sure say and the amount no mu dey go because say I exhibit registered. Yanko another second exhibition. But party so mama a soft copy. Man or 7,000 now man say.
So how do we get it?
Inti how are we going to get those days back? Inti I went to my director of IT. Or suggest say parties in war omo IT for. Inti say we should put a small team together with the EC so that all those lost or missing names we can get them back onto the register. And then the parties will be given short copy of what's supposed to have been the provisional register ahead of the certified register.
Okay.
But they didn't respond to the request that the party should have their IT people coming together. They didn't respond to that. It is a almost they are doing end of life transmission of the data.
Daniel, can the EC fix
simple? If that the question
because of the attitude, this is a kind. Most of one no come on, almost 1,700. You can't send it.
No.
For us to make progress, you answer the question and then let's get.
The Electoral Commission don't bet me a fix this in some year war.
My brother, unless as a political party, or bet to be on my head, say yes, you bet to me a fix. By a FCA because there will not be any exhibition again. You see, as someone can after exhibition, the next one will be the certified register. And to say, to me, and correction, no. Now, certified register, not to say that we are 18. How can one say sit here and say that the EC will be able to? The EC can only fix it if he collaborate with the parties. Because, like I said, at the iPad meeting, say. Say you be a problem so why we are listing all the constituency and the police station with the missing names.
Okay, and NDC for no another commission want to fix it for issues for clarity purposes. Daniel,
no, it is important say sure because if I sit here and say the EC itself has not come out to tell us that I will fix it and this is what I'm going to do. CJ. So how do I sit here? I don't have control over the EC to admit say the EC will fix it.
No, but end of life transmission, Nana, will come once. I'm not saying.
End of life transmission. I say we call registration center no more computer system use. I say computer no have hard drive. That is where all the information go and sit.
Yes.
Until we are not use pen drive or pick information to their district. Then the district transmit the information from the district to the headquarters. See our mama district for the computers in Yaba. Until they are now open the computer and pick the information from the hard drive
onto their
system. So it's not going to be like transmitting it through a district because someone can say they said in fact if you listen to the response to Ashama MP, they say they lost some of the data during the exactly. So there are ways for them to recover this. But you see, they should give us a mandate, or they should tell us that listen, we can do this thing within this period. Because you see, right now as I'm talking to you, they have open nomination. The parties are supposed to file their nomination on Friday. You are going to file your nomination with provisional register. It has never happened before. Nobody filed nomination with provisional register. So it is difficult for me to
come out. The same question. Electoral Commission. Let me fix this answer. Exhibition. If yes,
CJ, it's a question of
how.
It's a question of GD.
If no, what is the MPP proposing?
And I'm saying it's a question of GDA in the institution that we do have.
Wait
a minute. Confidence that we have. A GDA no, you must try as much as possible say we table very important questions like how we say to the institution. Now, answer somebody bamaye. And Danica no, only Griffith score. They gave their suggestions. Yes, so Evans Nimakone, a friend is saying, Minia,
Evans was not there. It was John Buedu and then your campaign. Eric was not even there. It was John Buedu and then your campaign manager.
McMinu. See, John and McMinu also had very relevant questions to ask. Ne question yi mobetime aswano motuma boa ama election no yen nyina benye confidence o man. The answer and the assurance given to us from the EC, put they are there, or say the assurance is not enough. They should tell us the modalities that they will use to solve it. My point here is that what you say assurance no more no. They shouldn't just be assurance.
They should tell us the assurance they give because
they should walk the talk to solve this problem for us to move.
Assurance, no.
So point is that Meminim said, of course, the EC has assured us that on solve a problem OBR will meeting her. Now assurance, no, walk the talk to for us to ensure say a jumana mokasa mo ye no when the problems na ba yes solve.
MPP mo GD MPP mo GD say EC let me solve issues.
Why not? Once is the institution, we have the confidence in the institution, and we are saying they just don't have to take us for granted. They should also walk the talk by making sure that almost instituted plans to make sure that problems are reasonable has been solved, and then we can move on. But my point is that, of course, GDA said those problems will be solved for us to move on. Now, John Danica baby, there's no more exhibition in Ukraine. Because after the exhibition, there's no. I have seen a communique say on the 1st of October there's supposed to be some registration.
They say continual registration.
Yes,
Registration.
Even when we met,
but continuous registration. These outstanding problems are also there about missing names. As to how you're going to get all of us furnished with these names of new continuous registrators, any secondly missing names, it is left to the EC to be emphatic and clear on this matter to all of us. In the process and move on. Which I say. So I'm saying that once the institution is in place, of course, I have no doubt, and I have no reason to doubt them, say they will not be doing it. Let us not come out there to speculate. We are inciting people wrongfully. That's the point I'm making. But my point here is that say more pressure. Ekachom said this is where we are as all political actors. Sa continuous registration, any the friend is saying missing names, any duplicates, what are the problems solving mechanisms? Now you bring out the mechanism, solve it, give us the date, and we can move on. But we have the confidence they will be able to.
Okay.
See, let me tell you.
Okay.
See, because my brother, for benefit of that, he was not that.
Well, I'm assuming phone lines.
No.
Daniel, my bad. 030221170124. 0302211701. 21702, 21703, 21704. Ofra, now low TV no and our radio no nothing. I do adventure.
Daniel. My brother was not at IPAC meeting. I was there. When the issue of the missing name came up, Mr. Tete responded that when you go to the exhibition center and your name is not in the register, you fill the inclusion form. But you and I agree that normally, no, Ghanaians' attitude towards exhibition is like I said. And if I to do send on back check.
Yeah.
And the friend says, "Send me my register, na me ID card. Now man to me and call exhibition center. That ya immediate from one. On the day of the election, we didn't ever see. And if I no call center or no get an ID card or register, but I didn't register.
Now my friend Edu akokan na me chat say. Edu what me ka? Okay. Now man
you can't Mr. Tete can you catch Mr. Tete? You have a particular police station, Upper Dintra West. And the part of register is 631.
Nana me ba. Nana aba man so nana what me ka?
Me didn't and I to be free voter for Pankono constituency.
Nana ntwe o.
No pay me chia no pay me chia become MP province that Tifua. Me me country NDC no Mr. Daniel said next time I can on me ya agree mom na so the NDC for there omoma bibia anko from next day bibia any spirit NDC for no yam say mo EC to be near Jumana 2020 about we anado and santo so am I ana form for nana that's it. But I
say, I go Kumase na memfa Lukman. Kumase. Lukman, me akwa ba yente. Hello, Lukman. Lookman, Dum TV no na yentie. Dum TV ni na yentie, Lookman. Well, Daniel.
Yeah, the American say, to say, me no kind. Ya call Electoral Commission, ya raise you almost young coffee inclusion form. Until you use just one police station example, or Upper Dintra West, where the missing name is in about 500. Meanwhile, Electoral Commission ma register exhibition centers, ebi wa inclusion form 10, ebi wa 5, ebi wa 7. Until say I call one 5 size books. No much wrong with you, no much wrong with telephone number. I mean, how can that represent inclusion form? Meanwhile, the numbers now you can massa. It's not numbers in small quantity.
Nuruddin Bodja say Nuruddin Akwaba.
But ye area hano your police station you are kan Islamic school. Islamic school hano obiara omu nyina me manu to say ne pa 4. Obiara ni okan da ni code number no enye papa. Enti yentimi hu denti na omu ma sa ho no nyinara omu nyina wo the who okan den register no obiara ni di ni ho na ye correct. Enti asi
register and ni pado do say no more register no so say bia udima.
Okay man, be someone almost to say 500.
Nipa 500 ni nyina enfumso e wo mu din no. Wow.
Oh, I can give you multiple. No, but let me tell you,
what's your figure?
No, I can.
Okay, me for for we na me. Lookman okuma so Lookman Akwaba.
Yeah, TJ.
Lookman yentio.
Me da se pa maminchi ona bo kama din pa ede ejima pa wo bo. Ene me ankasa MP Matthew Poku Prempe so me chia. Manchia South ana me wo me wo House of Chiefs ho na me hwe ayiso ho no na no da umubie ya be kokkohwe me de nipa na me di nachi o ma me kokkoto mu nyina ni nyina hwe ye dia na bibie boni bie do hwe na isi nsensem ni dede a nkofo bi peso mo ye na no wo be ka ya mo amashaman MP a no wo kasa se ni di nim no say buy no na yesi no kure bia ni di no ewum na sadia no mo ni fi kwa yo magire say adie bia isi be bia na enyo mo say the one no ma tata isi na MPP kwa nakra na address of no kure bia ni nti e be send this for no enyo mo kwa na political party CPP for ho PNC for ho Akuadonko ho ade nti na safo ni nyina nkasa ye na NDC for kwa na o ma chat o mo bosu dekre ene na me tia fie no.
Okay, me da se Lookman ma me nko Tamale Richard o homa no so Richard Akwaba yenti o.
Yeah, but me chiamo.
Ya je so Richard.
Ene juma pa mo ye. Asem we no the secretary ni say if you know on G agentry and so party ni ho I simple thing omo continue be money e ko sisa stakeholders no omo matter in this issue and you know simple motinancy oh ya critical no say ya say yes okay I yenye ni sa na AC and let's look na all my information na obia na so nya information that next e we ejuma we
but as Richard mami kota kwa de nana e wa homa no so nana Akwaba
minya na bibia bokode
ya me adum nana yenti o
nana me pocho mesramo ejuma na mo ye no ye ni je ho ye very interested na mesramo discussion e course no Ghana sa mbre ya pass her level we ho adibi wo kwa even SRC ye election wo school kwa na ye kwa yesu akoye tumi ye conduct elections peacefully yisi ye jomudi omo ye mpenifo level ye duro ha level we no ese yetumi epa ho nyama di wo ye correct ni nyina na obi anya chance ento aba because about for no obi asedi say obeto aba ni ye kasa ye pese odi elim. It's not about say obi be shekukom no be no me bia emfata mo bia the chance to vote no bia exercising the right and nothing be no on choose the ope but you limit in your man to certain things bia emma obi ntu abana na na ebe ha adwen nti me media me say impenifo yisi for impenifo no omonim dia ye omonya dia ebe bo man ni nyina
okay
ko tie bi emfata bia emma nti ye
Me da say, mama go kuma say na no say usu wa manso na na kwa ba yentie o.
Me da say, the friend na we say usu mensan, kaseti bo ho ampa ba me kuma se. Wadaroma, nyame sra kan se. Enye the mensan kwa na be electoral commission. Nipa bienu abako. The two exhibition centers and asan yenusoa. Obi any ho no ma problem be pre ba ho said we aba ho. Iti me frɛ electoral commission no say omo modena na problems aba ho nyina wonyini nyina mfiri senya abato ni dura ibenya free and fair elections senya enkopa entokwa ene niema bia ma because so hwɛ amama nso a de dentokwa ba ho eye abato titi pa me frɛ no ase omo modena na wonye na tuma yi na nye ono nko ana abeye commission ni bi
me da say
tie the political parties no be kan
me da say ma me kwa dwura na me fa Idrisu akwa ba yentie o
ye jo pajampo ma
nyame adum Idrisu yentie
o de me kasa fa ho kakra ne say isi ni se wa okuta card bi obetimi de akoto aba na pacho say in case se obi de nya be da hu say I did number nye papa no e be den hu so we dey ya na we dey nye I betim dey to aba so we be no be dey nye na odi ntwefam bi wo ma e be wo ma e be den hu so we ya na we nye
but not just any card
but your hon me chichir ma twin kakra
me da say Adam ewo tashi Adam akwa ba yentie o hello Adam what you mean kan well, Daniel,
on say probably fresh say on ko check here na oni ni nkwada. In fact, there's a police station in the same Upper Dintra West. Any panel more registered about 500 and something. 400 of them are the same picture, but different names. Until they work list no so. One picture ran through. There were another police station. They have different pictures, but the same name. The same name ran through all the number of people who have registered. These are some of the abnormalities. You cannot go to the center and go and fill inclusion form. We have written to the Electoral Commission. In fact, a trauma Electoral Commission before a call IPAC meeting. You feel sir, which letter no cry, even to acknowledge it. Say, oh, letter no yen saka. You will not get any response. Okay. We have written several letters to them. You didn't respond.
Okay. Now, okay. But Daniel, is it not too early to say election results no nyade amobeje atumu are there any
it was qualified
flaw
no not exactly these are some of the flaws and we are expecting
but are there issues these issues can they be fixed
you see that they can be fixed
okay,
please that's why I'm saying that we will not accept fraud election. These are the process to say obika no massa
issues make me fix
if it is fixed we will not have fraud election
then allow the electoral commission.
I'm saying that if it is fixed then we are not going to have a fraud election. Yeah, funny say yeah you be nipa ni bi din afrim say the nipa ni din question one it means that aspect has been solved. They won't be fraud because obi abenya kwan akoto aba. And don't forget that you see massa every political party may have managed a party as a constituency chairman. I've managed a district as a municipal chief. Every party, come on, sitting down here, no, is constituency. The number of police stations that belongs to MPP, that it can cross his eye, that any day MPP will win. The same applies to me. It is a full say, out of these 50 police stations, 20 year NDC strongholds, now register Beba. Now that 20 police stations, now you are reducing the numbers. I will give you an example in Asawasi. Asawasi, they have, I think, 12 electoral areas. 3 MPP strongholds. If you look at the figures that have come, you'll be shocked. But where we have 300 and something people registering, the number on the exhibition is 1,005. So where from the 1,001?
But at the IPAC meeting, you were there now.
Yes.
We raised these issues.
We raised all this.
Electoral Commission for exercising.
Master, you raised it. The first, the missing names, what can say, and now feeling inclusion form. Then we say, listen, the magnitude of the problem is not about inclusion form. Because if you have 500 people having their name missing in a particular police station, How do you think they can use inclusion fund to fix it? We are expecting the Electoral Commission to go back into their system.
CJ.
They should go back into their system and fix it because 500, they have never sent CJ. 500 inclusion form to any police station.
CJ, maybe my figure say.
You are talking about duplicate. Don't confuse the duplicate and the missing.
Come on.
My entire figure say what infractions now. We are running to 29,000 to 30,000 from the indications I get from the public domain with the reports we had. When you say I have no idea of the numbers, and so my number now, one can't tell the figure. Tia someone per se a for and I have for some moon me say out of the 16 point something million people registered no. Exhibition no add the problems of grab by any jet. The problem said the buyer no. So far, what is in the public domain? Is
it from the EC or from public domain?
Of course. What you do the news for police with the story. When I
present you, were asking me whether it's coming from you or from the Electoral Commission.
Now me say over 29,000 to 30,000 a year cause problems. I want nationwide. No? Okay, in all some of these 100.
Let that information come from the EC.
Or as it were.
They say what? They say 100. Now it is 110.
Don't do. Please. And I'm saying, if these are the issues, what now? What's the problem? What's one man can't tell a man saying and say, problem no, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, 1 million, 2 million. Okay? And a ben in so amount say, and a resource no, penny. You are not able to give us the figure out there, but we are saying that let us try to let the Ghanaians know, say, problems we will say, I want to cry a problem. Now, so 29,000 and not 30,000, I want easy, and then number you fix our mind. And I say, yeah, what GDS say this number, Abba. You know, see, could you be relevant question? On which I fix my acronym. Then your question is, does that warrant the EC or does it tell the NDC say, Monka say, and now say, way, you know, election no crowd, yeah, of course, it is within their right to say, election no say a fraud, I ever penny, and I say penny, and election a transparent, I penny, and I say penny. It's obvious that whoever loses an election, whether transparent or not transparent, has an issue. But that is not the way to go now. The way to go now,
we hand over peacefully.
The way to go now, they say, yeah, Ghana phone now say more and more says problems no Dawson. And Dawson, no, you are unable to sit here, Danny, as a deputy director of election for NDC. To tell us, say, you know, 1 million in problems, and I can say, hey, and I alarm it. But I am able to tell, say, 29,000. See, so the Jamaican say, with this figure, I believe the EC, you push you more with the writing now. I'm going to correct
one minute.
What is the figure? Give me your figure. What's the figure?
1 minute. Come on, 1 minute. I'm sorry.
You see,
Danny, give us the figure.
Kamara.
Give us the figure.
The EC. Who is printing the cash?
Give us the figure.
The EC who is printing the cash.
Give us the figure.
Who our money, myself and you, our sweat money.
What is the figure?
Please let me finish. I've been given to them, and that is where they are paid from. Please, I'm coming. They are printing the card. They have not been able to tell us. Please.
Problem is saying
I'm not the one printing the card. Listen, I'm not the one printing the card. The EC is printing the card. Please. Kamara.
Yes.
You want me to give the EC my figure, or you want me to give you your figure?
I have given you
Let me tell you, you are doing exactly what your director of election. You keep on asking me to finish in with our collated figures.
What is your figure? No.
Listen.
But Daniel,
what is your figure?
You think it's not important?
It's not important. What's the problem?
No, I'm saying that.
If we have an idea,
yes.
Say our idea, the quantum of
exactly
of NIPA and friends and voters
it helps.
Then we know how to tackle
to be honest
this issue.
To be honest with you, what I have seen, not even from all the 16 regions, it's over 50,000. I'm telling you, it's over 50,000.
From how many constituencies?
This is an afterthought.
I will not be able to tell the number of constituencies.
But maybe you can tell us about the regions.
It's not scientific.
I'm telling you that
the
region. Listen. The EC put up information that the infraction is in 100 districts.
Yes.
Go and check. Now they say it is 110. The EC who have the please, I'm coming. The EC who have Master, we don't have a means to identify the double ID card, the multiple ID card. Okay. Because we cannot match one.
The mechanic say a discussion say there are infractions or there are some mistakes or discrepancies. eno nti na amra no share isi say omomo de nya exhibition na we nyina MPA mra na montime de incorrect ansa na yebetuma akọ anim nti eme de say yetime ene NDC for atena say yeso atena say ya jetum say ye nyina enim say problems ewo na problems ewo mo no ye mi say ye ho election about we na ka ho be 8 times election under this constitution 7 election a year na problems in nimo ana obviously wait a minute
not in that place not
obviously there were problems
but not in this
once there were problems no yetimi solve ye eto aba ama yefemi ko sa na me wojidie say problems abai and I say some 29,000 names. I'm telling you, some 29,000 names or more, a little above. And there are problems. No one says, so we have registration 16 point something million. Okay. 29,000 problem. I don't know. I say,
how can you do exhibition with that BVD?
You can't say that.
How can you do exhibition with that BVD?
Why? You take regulation 9.4. Is it telling you that you should add the BVD?
Master, the BVD.
No, I said take regulation 9.4. You know the law. Is it telling you to add the BVD?
Well, what regulation?
What make the common sense argument?
What regulation?
Oh, the CI.
The CI doesn't have regulation 94. No, 94 is the CI 94, not
9.4. That's regulation. Oh, why? What?
Kamal Dean, Deputy Communication Director of the MPP, Sanso and Daniel Amate, Deputy Director of Elections for the NDC. Yebeshe abatono emunda ho Ghana nti na ye kabi mami kabi sene be ya ebetimi etumpo na akọ na ni wiase nyina ehwen nti Electoral Commission won hwe na wonka mayiko ni nyina embra pon no ho na womo entoetoa adwuma me na production team ase na menke o say we guso aye di 25th anniversary Grateful Heart as the multimedia in fear you know.
And this is some of the campaign.
Within the chief judge force and I'm very free. The price was
my job
responsibility.
I'm saying munya campaign your waja campaign.
One my father is in Bono right now. My father is in Bono region right now.
Hey, Daddy.
Why you have to start talking for the Electoral Commission? They are
not talking for the
is the spokesperson.
Who is talking for